And there it goes. I believe that should be working. Music start. Get chat going. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Keenan Lafferty. We're getting a new stream started. But first, we must get the beautiful people in here. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. Going here. Pausing that. Whoa. How are you guys actually in the chat already? You guys blow me away. Okay. Pop out the chat. Pop out the chat. Let me know if the latency is okay. Let me know if you can see the animating background as we are floating about through space. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay, hold up. We should be good to go. Let me just double check everything. There's the good old desktop. There's our beautiful diva. And yeah, look, there y'all are. Thank y'all for showing up. We're about to get more people up in here. Right now, we're going to do the good old Instagram. We're going to fire those Instagram cannons. We got a lot to talk about today. We have a lot to talk about today. I'm going to be a little rusty, just letting you know. Be ready for it. We'll be getting back in the swing of things, but we'll get the hang of it. We'll get back to it. So the first thing we got to do is we've got to load up. I'm going to show you guys something. You're going to be surprised when you see this, okay? And just letting you know, if you want to leave now, it's not too late. It's not too late to run away. We're going to be working in a brand new, beautiful new digital audio workstation today, because this is part of the new direction that we're going to be taking for KNKL. Well, not just KNKL, but also, we're going to be developing new projects, and one of them is going to be music. So we're going to be talking a little bit about this today, but don't worry. If you showed up for the art, we're going to be doing a little bit of art today too, but it's going to be focusing on our new character. Which you may have seen on the Instagram. Let's go ahead and pull that up. This little guy right here. But there we go. Yeah, this little character right here. Isn't he cute? Don't you like him? He's my special friend. There's a very interesting story that goes behind this. But the first thing we got to do. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for the super chat, Blurple. Letting you guys know, speaking of being rusty, I will not have the Streamlabs thing running yet. However, if you do super chat, I'll be sure to read you out, and I'll put you up on the screen for a second, okay? Kind of low tech. It's low tech, I know, but getting back in the swing of things. Thank you so much, Blurple. I missed you too. Okay, but we have to do this Instagram thing, okay? All right. So it might sound a little, I think we used to do it like this. Hey there, Instagram. Whoa, isn't that such a beautiful, beautiful chat right there? I guess we're doing a live stream. So why don't you come on over and join us? Swipe up to come join the crowd. We're going to be streaming for quite a bit of time today. I'll see you there. I feel like that could have been a little bit better, but whatever. Okay, so we're going to go Insta. Slap that story there. Oh my God, I can't believe I remember how to do this. So happy I remember how to do this. Deebs, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Deebs. I'll get to you. Here, let me put you up real quick. Deebs, that's my brother. Or that's my brother over there. I love you, Deebs. Let us post this thing to Instagram. In the meantime, I will treat you to this lovely animated background. I worked hard on this. I was literally rendering out this video while I was taking care of some early morning business in the bathroom. This is how lazy I've become. Okay, we seriously need to... Oh, I know what I can do. I don't know why I didn't do it this way before. Let's go here to the channel, that thing. That's the link we need. That's the link we need. I'm getting better. I'm getting better with my technology, guys. See? I'm getting better. Swipe up. Swipe up, slap that there, go. And that goes to Insta. Oh, dang it, I made the video too long. It's gonna do that dumb thing where it splits it in two. But you know what? It's okay, because we got more important things to do. And that is, we gotta talk about Diz. We gotta talk about Diz. This right here is Diz. Diz is a bunny. He's a companion pet that you could say it appeared to me in a dream. It appeared to me in a dream because I was feeling, how do you say, completely messed up over the last year. I'm sure that many of you went through challenges during 2020. I hope that y'all made it. I mean, you're here, so at least you're safe. For those of you, family and friends that are afflicted with the unfortunate disease or the unfortunate sickness that is COVID-19, I hope that you guys are safe and safely recovering. And I wish the best for you guys because, Lord knows it's absolutely terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I'm pretty sure I just recovered from one of the variants. I was so sick. I could not believe how sick I was. I would be laying in bed, guys. Seriously, laying in bed. My fevers would be so bad. I would wake up multiple times throughout the night, just completely soaked in my own sweat. And I was cold. That was the worst part about it. Just absolutely freezing my butt off. And I had to get up and towel myself off and then lay down on a non-soaked part of my bed. But anyway, as I was saying, okay, so but we're feeling much better now. We're feeling better now. We're feeling recovered. We're feeling stronger. And today's a very special day because we are starting our streams again. And we're talking about this bunny character. This bunny character is going to be the future of what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to take a quick sec to just read through chat. While I do that, I guess I could just pull it up. And then I'm thinking we start the stream. Let's start the stream with a little bit of drawing, right? A little bit of drawing to kind of get things started. And then we'll launch into the crazy new stuff, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just do this, I think. Just to kind of get myself warmed up, let me just talk to you guys for a second, yeah? Let me know if the music is coming in okay, if y'all can hear that fine. Knockin's asking, am I 36? No, I'm 34 today. 34. Dennis, I am alive. You guys missed me. I missed you guys too. Oh, Sona, first timer. Congrats. Am I still in Paris, Dennis? No. The way that okay, for those of you who are interested in what I've been doing on Instagram, I post all my vacation pics when I come back, right? Like I don't post it when I'm actually there because I want to take time to soak up the actual experience. I don't want to, be bogged down and trying to figure out how I'm going to formulate some freaking Instagram fodder to get launched off. So While I'm out on vacation, I'm on vacation. And then when I come back, I post all my photos and stuff. So that is how I am simultaneously going to be at the Palace of Versailles today and also be showing off, the latest music and artwork stuff. But yeah, and heads up, yes, I may not be able to talk to everybody, but hopefully you're happy seeing yourself on the stream for a second while we get things warmed up. Galen, have I put Made of Metal on hold? No, not necessarily. It's just like I'm one guy, and like I have this new passion that's pulling me in a certain direction, but not necessarily on hold. It's just one of many projects that will slowly get done. And to be honest, I've been seeing all kinds of cool art. Like there's times in my life where I'm on Instagram and I'll be looking at, some of these artists, and I'm like, why should I bother? Why should I bother trying to make this manga when this person over here is already drawing the exact style? They're literally drawing the exact style that I would want Made of Metal to be in. So at this point, I would just be trying to copy them, and it just, something about that feels disingenuous. So my new goal is to figure out how I can work with these people. I would want to employ these people very much. Very much so. Cleois? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly. You binged all of my tutorials during quarantine? Yes! Yes, that's exactly what you should have done, and I'm proud of you for doing so. I hope you learned something. The feeling on Instagram, Dennis? Yeah, absolutely. Cyan Knight, Hawaii Artworks? Yeah, Hawaii is absolutely incredible artist. I love their work. Absolutely love their work. It has been a while. All right, so I'm going to keep you guys over here. I'm going to keep y'all over here with the chats. I'm going to be setting up Streamlabs and all that stuff, all the bells and whistles on another stream. For today, we're just getting back into it. Okay? Just don't stress. I'm trying to just get back in the swing of things. We're going to be drawing, okay? Because that will keep me calm. Keep me calm as I get back into this. 16 by 9. 300 DPI. Oh, wait. You guys probably want to see this. 16 by 9, 300 DPI. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, let me make sure that everything's working. We've got our good old ergonomic grip, Ergo. Have y'all been watching, I don't know if you can read that, but it says Ergo. And every time I read that, it reminds me of Matrix. What was it, number 2? Where he meets the architect and he can't stop saying that word. Ergo. So we've got our Ergo going. And because of that, ergo, we will draw Diz. I'll switch over in just a second. Just give me a hot sec while I get this going. Oh my lord, there's so much lag on this Photoshop. It's probably because of that. Okay. Okay, cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. How much lag is there? Oh, it's not much. Okay, it's workable. It's workable. Let's talk about Diz. Okay, so Diz is this bunny character, right? Oh my god, I can totally feel the lag. Oh, it's so painful. It's so painful. But that's okay, because we're just warming up, okay? This is just warm-ups. I'm going to teach you guys how to draw Diz, because this is going to be really important. This is going to be really important for your future, okay? The funnest part about Diz is the mouth, I would say. And to draw it really quickly, let me show you how to do it real quick. There you go. So I would say you should immediately start practicing this because there will be a quiz on this. There will be a test later to make sure that you know what you're doing, because you're not going to be able to call yourselves true fans of Diz unless you can draw it. Okay. Now, let's continue. So those are the easy dizzes. This is the hard diz. Start with a circle. Actually, it's not really like a circle. It's more like a marshmallow shape. Okay? So follow along with me. What? How could this happen? Oh, it's because we're drawing on the background. Okay. Told you guys. Getting back in the swing of things. I'm going to lower this resolution. I'm actually going to lower this resolution because it is just chugging along. Oh, and really quick, I'm going to save this out as well. For warm-up, stream warm-up. I've been actually looking into like OBS and stuff too, because I've heard that as much as I love XSplit, I think it might not be the most, what's the word? Efficient program. But then again, it may as well be my computer too. I am alive. I am alive. Y'all are saying in the chat, you're alive. Yep. And yes, at this point, it is an accomplishment. There was a couple points there where I was like, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know if I'm going to make it. But somehow I did. Somehow I did. And I came out on the other end with Diz. Okay, now where were we? Oh yeah, marshmallow shapes. Okay, so get yourself a marshmallow shape going. And then off of that, right, comes the ears. The ears are like elongated marshmallows. They're not straight up and down, right? They're not straight up and down boxes. Oh yeah, and why am I working without my secret sauce? Why am I working without my secret sauce, Lazy Nezumi? I'm going to keep that right there just as a subtle reminder. Subtle reminder as to what Lazy Nezumi can do for you. Lazy Nezumi is incredible. I absolutely love this program. Oh yeah, but don't buy it yet. Don't get it yet. There's an affiliate link that I have. Should have had that ready to go, but let me show you what it can do today. Let me show you. Notice how immediately once I turn it on, oh my God, it's all of a sudden I became a pro. All of a sudden I became a pro. What happened? It's Lazy Nezumi happened. Okay, so here's Diz. Okay, Diz has a little bit of a tummy. Okay, don't forget the Diz tummy. And yeah, so let me show you guys this first. Let me draw this. And then I'll tell you a little bit more about what the plans are for this character. But just know that for right now, it's very much going to be, it's a new direction, but it's also going to be representing a new project for me and its music specifically. And I will be showing you some music today. Hey, we got freaking super chats coming in from Cyan Knight. Thank you, Cyan Knight. You're so kind. I've been teaching myself art over the last year and a half. I've improved so much with your tutorials, and you're one of my biggest inspirations. Well, I'm very glad that my tutorials have helped you out, Cyan Knight. Very, very happy that you got some good value out of them. And I hope you're interested in learning more skills than just art, because some of you are going to ask me, Keenan, why the big changes? Why can't you just stay the same? Why can't you just, I like the familiar. I'm not ready to step out into the unknown. I'm not ready to step out into the unknown. To which I'll say, the reason why we're learning new skills is because I've learned that you can only get so far. You can only get so far off of knowing one type of skill. You've got to be a bit of a jack of all trades. You've got to know more than one skill. And so, and I was also doing a bit of reflection too. I was doing a bit of reflection recently on, what made the original KNKL shows so special. And you know what I found out? I think the reason why I was so effective with teaching back then was because half the time I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Half the time I was learning as I was going. And I think that's why I was able to teach so effectively. Because you were learning along with me, and it just felt so natural for me to do it that way. And then it slowly turned into, and this is very much the case with YouTube, I'm sure you guys can see this nowadays, where it's like everything is so like hyper produced, absolutely perfect. These people, like, everybody's attractive, everybody has their stuff together, right? And it's like, heaven forbid you make a mistake. Well, don't worry, if you did, it's edited out. It's cut out. It's jump cutted to the next thing. It's, just removed. Everything is so pristine on YouTube now. And to be frank, it just bothers me. Because it makes me feel like I can't really relate to anybody anymore. Oh, and don't even get me started on halfway through, it just gets interrupted. Some people have gotten crafty with this stuff, and actually some people are very good salesmen, but half the time you're watching something that you're generally interested on YouTube. And then it's like, hey, speaking of nothing in particular, let's talk about today's sponsor, Squarespace. Let's talk about today's sponsor, Audible. Let's talk about today. And they just launch into this ad that's baked into the video, right? And I understand these people are running a business and they got to make money in this and that, but it bums me out. It bums me out. Whereas nice people like Frederick Mare. Frederick, thank you so much for the super chat. Diz, hell yeah. Frederick's a fan. Thank you. Hey, look, it's even like a little Diz green. Raid Shadow Legends, right, Dennis? Yeah, it's like, I miss the days where YouTube was just some guy in his garage. And it's just like this terribly produced video, but it felt more relatable. At least that was the content that I was excited about. I liked it when I felt like I was really seeing somebody. I was really seeing somebody, imperfections and all. Made me really happy. Y'all want to see some craziness? Watch this. I'm going to show you guys a little something called the law of attraction. Have you guys heard of the law of attraction or the secret? I'm going to show you how this works, because the law of attraction says that you want something to appear in your life, you got to write about it, you got to draw it, you got to get excited about it, do research on it. And as you do that, you'll begin to pull that energy, right? The energy of whatever that thing is, that experience, you'll pull it into your life. And right now I'm drawing this cute little rabbit creature. Now, wouldn't that be crazy if by the time I finish this drawing, it appears in my life in a way that you may have never thought possible? Well, just you wait. Just you wait. So anyway, this is we got to finish it first, okay? Let's go ahead and shade his tummy. Shade dat tummy. Shade dat head. So Diz is cool because Diz does have a voice. Diz represents not only music, but Diz himself, or itself. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. To be honest, I was kind of thinking it would be like Yoshi, and you could have all kinds of different colors and variations and stuff like that going on. Alex, thank you so much for the kind super chat. Let me go ahead and take a moment to read that. Or just knock it off the screen. How did that happen? What happened? Let's try that again. And then I'm going to take a quick break after this. Alex Matthews says, glad to see you return to YouTube. Your videos have been so helpful for learning. And as the perfect backdrop for drawing, it feels so naturally made too. Not overproduced, like you said. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you so much. In fact, I can't even remember. Guys, this is how rusty I am. I don't even remember where those super chats go. Is it like a direct deposit? Is it like a PayPal or something? It's going somewhere. It's going somewhere. All I know is, like, if it's anything like the YouTube ad revenue I've gotten, it's like it. See, this is okay. This is why I like Super Chat, and this is why I'm grateful to people who give back on the show or just choose to, whether they watch. You know, the ultimate gift that you could give to me is just hanging out with me, drawing along with me, right? But for those of you who choose to go above and beyond and actually send your hard-earned cash in the middle of the second wave of this frickin' coronavirus pandemic, no, it's not taken lightly. It is absolutely not taken lightly. You guys make me smile. When my head hits the pillow at night, I think about the people that go above and beyond, that care and want to give thanks with their hard-earned cash. Makes me smile. So thank you, Alex. And thank you, Tomas. Thank you, Tomas Perodi. For the R's. I'll have to do the conversion on that, but thank you so much. They say, welcome back. To which I say, you know what? It's good to be back. It's really good to be back. Let's continue with this. Because you know what I want to do? I want to make a bunch of different ones. Let's go ahead and group this. And let's make a new layer. I think what streaming art has taught me is that I need to just do things a little bit slower. Just slow things down a tiny bit, because when I'm working, I think I just inhaled a piece of dust. You would not believe how much hair my bunnies put off. They shed like crazy. Let's move you over there, Diz. So yeah, if I sneeze or inhale a random speck of dust, just know my bunnies are the culprits. But I love them so much. I would give my life for them. Okay, but we want to make a bunch of different Dizzes, okay? So Diz isn't only going to be a video, it's not only going to be music, it's not only going to be this character. I'd like to see a future where it's like a video game too. I could totally see this turning into a video game. And these characters, so this is like naked Diz, right? But when you play as this character, you could dress it up in all kinds of, I imagine they would be like space people or like aliens. And part of the concepts that I've been putting together, y'all saw specifically like this one here. Specifically like this one. Yeah, it's like you'd be exploring a new world. These far out kind of spacey adventures. And yeah, I would love for something like along the lines of like Metroid, some sort of 2D side-scrolling adventure game, story-driven. Imagine kind of like a Metroid game that's multiplayer. That would be pretty interesting. Thumb Drive coming in with the $20. Holy moly. Holy mother. Okay, let's go ahead and read this. And then take a quick break. I'm going to go. I foolishly did not bring over my water, but I'm going to go get that. Thumb Drive said, I'm going to read it just like you typed it. Okay, Thumb Drive. I'm a big fan of you, and you're a huge inspiration to me and helped me improve in art. Thank you so much, Thumb Drive. I'm glad I could help you improve. Really, really glad. You guys are like, you're back. I haven't seen you in like years. It's been 1 year. Okay? It's been 1 year. Let's get that Let's get that straight right about now. Quick break time. Quick break time. Join me in outer space as I take off and grab my water. And when I come back, we'll continue working on this diz. Slowly. Remember, class, chat. Today's word is, I'm going to write it down so I don't forget it. Methodical. Why did I pick that word? I don't even know if I can spell it. Let's do the best we can. Today's word is methodical. That's what we're going to be focusing on today. I feel like that's going to help us get through. It's going to help us get through everything. Methodical followed by a diz. I'm telling you guys, practice this. Practice this. I'm going to be making shirts. I'm going to be making shirts with that on it. So hopefully you guys like it. I'll be right back. All right, I've returned. Check this out. We're not going to be going thirsty with this. This will keep us going all day. Set that down right there. Also, this is going to be part of the KNKL revamp. The KNKL channel revamp is it's going to be a candy review channel. Okay. And today we are going to be reviewing Trolley Sour Crunchy Crawlers. They have a thin candy shell. Surprised you didn't know that. Let's try them out, huh? So far, my favorites are, yes, indeed. The red ones and the blue ones are the best. The green ones are okay. People are asking, will the stream be archived? Absolutely. Absolutely it will be archived. Yeah, so don't worry. If it's late for you or if you're over in France, I would say bonsoir. Thank you for joining. But it's time for you to get some shut-eye. And come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. I plan on streaming at different times. You know, so maybe I will be able to catch you if you're in France. You know, at a reasonable time. Oh man, speaking of France, I loved it there so much. You ever visit a place and you feel like you were born in the wrong country? Or you feel, maybe not born in the wrong country, but you feel like your heart is in another country. That was me for France. When I visited there, I loved everything about it. The people, the museums, the food, the wine, the artwork all over the place. Not just in the museums, but it's like there's artwork all over the walls. There's just beautiful murals. There's funny like space invaders everywhere. Just made me so happy. And you know what else makes me happy? Brain soup makes me happy. Let me finish this sour gummy worm and then I'll read that. So my review of these. The red ones, 9 out of 10. Green ones, 8 out of 10. Let's have a green one. And then I'll read your super chat, Brain Soup. Lovely name, by the way. Lovely name, by the way. Okay. Brain Soup says, hey, so happy to see that you're back. Your videos have been the only reason I started to understand certain concepts, and I'm extremely grateful for that. The way you explained things just clicked. Thanks, Brain Soup. Yeah, like I said, I was really trying to think about what was the cause of that. Like, you say the way that I explained things. I think that I was explaining things as I was learning them and kind of going with the flow of things, as opposed to, because I slowly got into this mode where I tried to keep everything prepared, tried to get everything produced. Everything just needs to be aligned. And, I'd have notes and stuff here and there, but there's a part of just like going with the flow and like learning as I go that I feel like when you can watch somebody learn a skill, I think that's the best way to teach them. And I'm going to be taking the universe up on that. I'm taking you guys up on that because we're going to be learning all new skills as well. But first, let's mess around with a couple different colors on Diz. Well, we absolutely know there's going to be a blue one. That's for certain. So let's go ahead and make a blue one. I'll try not to chew in your ear, because I know that's annoying. Sorry if I did that with the last one. Methodical. Watch me methodically paint this bunny. Oh, it's so nice. And then we've got to give it the iconic dizzy eyes. Iconic dizzy eyes. I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. And then y'all are asking, I'm sure you're still thinking, Keenan, what's this whole like law of attraction thing you were talking about? What, you think it was just going to magically appear by drawing this? You think this character is just going to magically appear in your life? Well, let's see. Let's see about that. Oh. Okay. But first, let me read this lovely thing coming in from Paulo. Paulo, thank you for the €10. Thank you so much for that. After 4 or so years, I finally managed to catch a stream live and right on this special day. Hope that you're having an amazing day today while with those you love and care about. Yep. Part 1. Wait. Does that mean there's another? Am I missing a part of the message, Paulo? Thank you so much for the €10. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Okay, so the other thing about this character is that it's not just going to be music, and it's not just going to be, art. I am developing, along with a friend of mine, a very, very, very skilled friend of mine named Tim. He's a 3D sculptor. So I sat down with him last time I was visiting, and we created these prototypes for Diz action figures, or whatever you would want to call them. Little figures that you put on your desk. Yeah, check it out. You like his little bum? Yeah, we 3D printed these over at his place. We got this really, really cool. It's called Elegoo or something like that. I'm sure those of you who know 3D printers. But look, all different sizes. Got a little tiny one too. So next step on this is I need to take it out, and I think I'm just gonna, I made it simple on purpose, right? Because all I have to do is spray paint this and then maybe paint the little eyes on, and then boom, you got instant action figures. So as things start opening back up, as the world begins to open back up slowly, come back out of its shell. I'm hoping I can make it out to some conventions and start slinging a little bit more merch, because I feel like that's always been one of my weaker points. My weaker points in terms of like building a business is like I'm terrible with merch. I remember I felt so bad for these people that reached out to me wanting to make t-shirts. They were so excited, and I was like, yeah, all right, we're going to do it. Here it comes. Here it comes. It never happened. They were pushing so hard, I broke their hearts. I broke their poor little hearts. And so I realized, I was like, you know what? If I really want to make a successful business, I got to get better. That's a place where I can improve. And there's no shortage of inspiration, like I said, on Instagram. All kinds of people just doing incredible businesses. People that I've met here in Washington. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. I don't know if I told you guys, but I moved out to Washington. Starting a new life out here. And I've been loving every single second of it. Stalker, I'm about to get you. I'm about to get you. 1 second. Let me just turn this other Diz red. So yeah, I've been brainstorming a lot more of how I can just be better on that front. And so one of the key words on this was simplicity. How do I get this character to be iconic, simplistic, something that you can notice? Let's go ahead and read this super chat coming in from Stalker. Thank you so much, by the way. You've been a great help to me as a teacher, mentor, advisor. Advisor? What do you mean, like a financial advisor? Am I telling you how to allocate your assets? I'm happy to do so. If I threw that in there at some point during the tutorial, fantastic. Whenever I have anxiety when drawing, I play one of your videos and it always manages to make me smile and keep enjoying drawing even more. That is... When I read stuff like that, it makes me feel like I'm living my purpose. It truly makes me feel like I'm living my purpose. It fills my heart with joy that you cannot imagine, Stalker. So thank you. Thank you for saying that. And I hope to continue doing that. That's why I came back. Because you know what? I'm going to be honest with you guys. Over the last year, I have been hiding. I got the ever-loving crap scared out of me by life. And you know what I decided to do? I decided to find a nice rock, and I crawled under it. Assumed the fetal position, closed my eyes, and just prayed that it would all go away. I just prayed that it would all go away. And then one day I woke up and I realized, you know what? It's not only never going to go away, it's getting more challenging. Life is getting more challenging, and the things that I want to be able to accomplish are not going to be... It's not going to be someone hiding under a rock that's going to make a difference. I had to come out of there, and I needed to say, you know what? I need to face these challenges head on. And you know what? Maybe I'm stronger. Maybe I'm stronger than I led myself to believe. Worst case scenario, it's worth a shot. So, and now I'm here. Now I'm here. I was nervous, obviously, getting ready to start this stream. But I tell you guys that all the time. I tell you guys I'm always nervous. But it's like I need to just... I had to stop kidding myself. And decide that I was going to do what my heart was telling me. And that was, I need to be... Because when I'm doing the things that I believe I'm supposed to, it's usually not... It just comes natural, right? It's not something that I need to force. Hence, going back to methodical, right? Sometimes if you just slow things down, make slower incremental progress. Reward yourself for the small things, right? You don't got to do it all in one day. You don't got to do everything. And be okay with making mistakes, because Lord knows. Oh, Lord knows I have made mistakes, guys. That's the other reason why I wanted to come back on here, is because I love it when people say stuff like, hey, Keenan, I thought, you teaching us all this stuff. Uh-oh. Hang on. Oh, my Lord. Okay, I knew something happened to the chat. Sorry, y'all. I needed to reload my chat because we got a bunch of other... I'll read these as we go through. Hey, look, it's like all the different Dizzes, all the different colors of Diz and different super chats. Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. People say stuff to me like, Keenan, you're teaching all this stuff online for free? Aren't you afraid people are going to be better than you? And to which I say, you must be better than me. I want nothing more than for you guys to be better than me, because you know what? I made huge mistakes. I made terrible, terrible mistakes in my life, especially over the last year. And if you guys can avoid some of the things that I messed up on, and you can be better than me, not just in art, but with your life and with the decisions that you make, I truly want that. I truly want that. And if I got to be an example, if I got to be the guy that comes in and says, hey, look, this is what happened. Do not make this decision that I made. Do not mess up like I did. That's about all I could ask for. Let's start with Paolo. Wait. Oh, Paolo sent another. Okay. Someone on Discord had the idea to draw some Mika fan art. Oh, I forgot to post in Discord. Hey, anyone who's on Discord, please just post a link to the channel. Post a link to the thing that's going on right now, please. Thank y'all. Someone had the idea to draw some Mika fan art from today and decided to actually do it. There's a small gift waiting for you on Instagram. Aw, thanks, Paulo. For some reason, I can't post the link. Yeah, I don't think it lets you do links. But I'll check it out. Yeah. In fact, I'm down to take a little break at some point today and do some Instagram, because I miss the KNKL Lovely Lane, the KNKL fan art. Yeah, I'd love to get on there. Shy, I can't tell if that's OVO or if that's a little face. Thank you so much for the super chat and the AEDs. Marushia, hi, how you been? It's good to see you. $20. Oh my Lord, you guys. You guys are too good to me. This is just a fact of life. I guess I just have to accept it. Hello, Keenan Senpai. Happy birthday. Miss you lots. Been working hard on making art, moving into game design. Hey, fantastic. I'm getting ready to make a game right here. Here's the concept art. As well between jobs. Also, could you please add moderators to manage the Discord server in your absence? Yes. That sounds like a very responsible thing to do. I will get on that. I shall get on that. Oh my God. Okay. More coming in from Shy. Welcome back, my beloved art senpai. Thank you, Shy. You're so kind. I love your little icon, too. That's a cute character. I really like that a lot. Paula Gomez with the Euros. Forgot to mention that... You like that? I'm a magician. I can just make things disappear like that. Oh, forgot to mention the username is Korusumi. Korusumi. Makes me want to go back to Japan. Wild Anima. Oh my Lord. I love you, Keenie. I love you, Anima. I love you so much. That burning red, that's a perfect color for the burning red desire. The hot red desire that I have for you, for that beautiful super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Wild Anima. And with that, let's go for you, Anima. I'm going to dedicate this one to you. This is your Diz. You get the red Diz. Methodical, slowly, boom. That's Anima's Diz. Okay. You guys, like, it's getting so I can't. Okay, I need to, let's focus on this red Diz. Meanwhile, I will read this new super chat coming in. There's so many super chats coming. Is this just going to be a super chat freaking stream? Like, you guys, this is a very good birthday. Very, very good birthday. Thank you guys for making this special. Oh, by the way, let me show you guys a little something. Show you a little something cool. So I think I've shown you this before, but to make your colors look really vibrant and beautiful, always contrast it or keep in mind what your ambient color is, right? So we've just got like this gray background. So I'm just going to start mixing in some of these deeper reds. But then on the edges, like say up here, mix in some of that gray back into it. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you a really pleasing transition. Going right back into there. Put a little bit on that nose. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. See that? Lovely, no? Let's read this super chat coming in. Rocket Jumper. Hey, that's a cool name. Cool icon too. I love the cool little I love your little characters going on there. Sometimes I feel uncertain about where I am in art or if I'm improving, but whenever I feel lost, I always return to your videos for guidance and calming words. Your videos always set my head straight. Hell yes, Rocket Jumper. Hell yes! That makes me really happy. It makes me really happy to hear that. Wait, so you're saying that other people don't have that same effect on you? There's tons of other awesome, art teachers on YouTube. It's another reason why I was okay with taking a short break, because I was like, hey, it looks like people got it handled on here. There's no shortage. There's no shortage of art tutorials nowadays. When I started 10 years ago, like there was nothing. There was literally nothing on YouTube for teaching art. So that's why I was really excited to get into it. But nowadays, like, you can find art tutorial on anything, literally anything. It's probably going to be bombarded by some freaking ad in the middle of it or some, and sometimes bless their souls, but not all teachers are created alike. You gotta have different, there's different temperaments. Some people really appreciate that they want to teach something, but their attitude is just they're too annoying. They're just too much. They're too in your face, right? I say as I literally can't shut up for freaking hours, but some people like that. IVI, thank you so much for the HRKs coming in for that super chat. Your icon is black, dark, like the inner workings of my soul over the last year. They're saying, you're such an inspiration. Your videos are great and so helpful. I watch them even multiple times as I draw along. Glad to draw along with you again. Yes, by the way, y'all should be drawing with me. If you don't have Photoshop open, you're not drawing your own Diz. If you're not practicing this character, coming after you one day. One day. Also, happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, IVI. Greetings from Croatia. Oh, I'd love to visit Croatia. I love seeing that there's so many people from around the world that watch my stuff because, I would love to visit all these places. And it's cool knowing that I've got friends. I've got people who know me around the world. D-Mail, thank you so much for the super chat. Glad to see you back. Thanks for all you've done. No problem. No problem. I'm back. And I'm back specifically for you, D-Mill. Specifically for you. And Anima. Let's continue this little red Diz. Don't you just love the tummy? Tell me, look at that tummy and tell me you are not in love. See, I'm putting in that gray, right? What that is it's ambient light. It's that ambient light kind of hitting the top. And it's kind of shaded weird because you're like, well, why is the ambient light hitting the top? Well, first of all, it's because I said it will be, And second of all, it's because Diz is fun because you can kind of bend the rules a little bit. Diz allows you to bend the rules and try things that maybe you haven't done before. Oh, it's just so darling. I want some dizzy eyes. Dizzy eyes up in here. Let me show you how to draw the dizzy eyes. I don't know how long I can go for today, guys. I would like to go for a long time. Ooh. I don't know if you can hear that, but my back is cracking because I'm working at a standing desk. After working in the industry for 10 plus years, I realized I need to take better care of myself. And taking care of my back, working at the standing desk is one of those things. So let me show you how to make the little dizzy eyes. Just like this, up and down. Low contrast, okay? Low contrast is key. Low contrast is key. And there you go. There's your little dizzy eyes. And you might be asking, well, why is he dizzy? Why is he dizzy? Is he okay? Well, I mean, you'll just have to find out. There is a story. There is a story around the dizzy eyes. Ooh, man. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. HOA fam. Is that like my homeowners association? HOA. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but HOA fam, I will say. Thank you so much for the super chat, Hoa fam. Happy birthday. Thank you for all your super helpful videos. Love from California. Hey, you're from California? Hell yeah. Now I got tons of friends down there in California. Hey, we ought to hit up Six Flags sometime. I want to go back to Six Flags because there's nothing better to do on your birthday than ride some freaking roller coasters and get some, what does Six Flags have? Giant pickles. I don't know why I thought of that, but I would always get giant pickles at the end of my Six Flags visit. Marussia. How is Jale? Are you two still together? No. Moving on. I'm sure she's doing great, though. I'm sure she's doing great. I wish nothing but the best for her. Let's continue and work on, and in her memory, let's work on Green Diz. I'm really happy with how the red one turned out. And then it's time for another little break, and then let's launch into the other thing that I needed to show you guys today, and that is what's been going on behind the scenes. Because, yeah, there's a reason we moved to Washington. There's a reason we decided to start our lives over again, start fresh, and escape. Escape from the Bay Area, escape from Zuckerberg land of Menlo Park. I got tired of that place, guys. I got really tired of Zuckerberg land. I say as I'm using Instagram, but it's a necessary evil, okay? Menlo Park was beautiful. Menlo Park was, or it wasn't beautiful, but it was beautiful with opportunity. And I'm really grateful for my experience of being able to grow up there and work there. But at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? I need something that speaks to my heart. I need a place like Washington. When I came up here to visit my friends, they took me to a place called Snow Lake. And for those of you who have not visited Snow Lake, highly recommend. It's one of the most beautiful hikes I've ever done. Also one of the most treacherous. I thought it was going to be a nice, happy little romp in the woods, right? So I went and I went to REI. I got myself my little tent, got myself my little poncho, right? Actually, I forgot to get a good poncho. I picked up one of those like 25-cent ones. You know, those like literal trash bags that you put on yourself to like, and I was like, it'll be fine. My friends say there's going to be a tiny bit of rain up at this place, up at Snow Lake, but it'll be fine. I was not fine. In fact, I nearly died. I nearly, there was points because it was cold up there. It was raining. Everything got soaked. My clothes got soaked. My hands got soaked. And my friends are just, they were a little bit better prepared than me. They're kind of spurring me on. They're like, okay, we just got to get to the top and make camp. We can bunker down. We can hold out for the evening, right? Meanwhile, I'm getting to the top of this place. I'm getting to the top of this hiking trail, and I'm seeing, what started out as rain at the bottom is now turning to snow. It's now turning to snow all around me. My hands are getting so cold I cannot feel my fingers. And for the first time in my life, I am experiencing absolute true terror. Feelings of, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I really don't know if I'm going to make it. I was just like, I was about to just lay down, right, in the moist mud, the freezing moist mud, and just be like, guys, you just go on without me. I think this is, it's been a good time. It's been a good life, but I think this is it for me. I was just scared out of my wits. But luckily, my friends were there for me. They saved my life. They spurred me on. We got to the top of that place, and we set up. We set up camp, and we survived. And it was at that moment that I realized this is what I expect my life to be. I want some dang adventure. I want some dang adventure in my life. I want to be able to go out and have fun with my friends. I want to be able to hike out in open nature. I want to be tested by Mother Nature herself. I want her to say, sit the hell down. Let me show you what's going on with your life. Let me show you how grateful you should be to just be taking in a breath every day. And she definitely did. She sat me down and taught me a thing or two. Okay, let me make sure I'm not missing any of these super chats. Hey, Ann. Hey, Ann. Thank you so much for sending in the super chat. You worked with a friend of mine in Vancouver, and I've heard nothing but amazing things about you. So glad I found such an inspirational artist. Thank you for all you do, and happy birthday. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes and the birthday gift, Hey, Ann. A friend of yours in Vancouver. Oh, they must have been at Phoenix Labs. If I was working there. Hopefully they're not there anymore. Phoenix Labs did not treat me well. I'm sad to say. Incredible people that worked there. I loved my coworkers. Absolutely loved my coworkers. However, the leadership, the CEO, the people running that place, that joint, bunch of jokesters. They're a bunch of clowns. And I'm happy to not have my life have anything to do with them anymore. I wake up every day with a big smile on my face knowing that I never have to see those people again. Sorry, that kind of got dark. Y'all tuned in today. Y'all are about to get the truth, right? I believe in being honest on stream. Being honest with my life. And part of that, this kind of feeds into what I was talking about earlier. And that is that as much as I love artwork, and I'm glad that I've taught you guys over these years, I've realized that working to get to a certain point where you can get your job in the industry and be like, oh, wow, I'm working for a big AAA company now. I'm a concept artist, and I'm so happy to be working underneath this art director that tells me what to do. Right? And gives me these assignments, that really just push my my skills. I'm glad I've trained my entire life for this. You know what? Speaking of I'm glad that we're on this subject. I'm glad we're on this subject because there's something I've been wanting to do on stream for a little while now. I need to clean up my Instagram. There's something that's on my Instagram that has no business being there. And it's this right here. See, wow, you guys were nice enough to give me 5,000 on that. Oh. Get that out of my feed. And you know what else? Get this out of my feed. Get that out of here. Anything else? Anybody else up in here? Yeah, you. Hey there, buddy. Goodbye. I never want to see you again. In fact, that... I broke it. Damn it. Let's try that again. Let's do a little bit of spring cleaning. I know we're about to go into fall, but you know what? It's better late than never. What else? I'm sure there was one more thing in here. Urgot, you're lucky I love you so much. You're lucky I love you. I think that might be it. Oh, good. Good. This is a feed I can get behind. This is a Goodbye. All right, great. Now that's what I expect to see. That makes me so much happier. You see, just like that. Just like that. Cleaning things up. And we got a super chat coming in. Let's go ahead and read that. Where are you at? Lizzie Gucci. Thank you so much for the kind super chat coming in. Happy to see you're back. You'll never know how much you've helped me through my career. I'm really happy to help you through your career. Anywho, what was your favorite company to work for? My favorite company to work for was definitely Wavedash. It was also the most painful. It was the most painful because it was the first time that I had the chance to work for a company and a product that I truly believed in, but then realizing that we just made it at the wrong time, or maybe it was the wrong target audience, people a little too set in their ways. We were making it for the platform fighter community, and everybody loves, Super Smash Brothers, Nintendo, all that stuff. It's like they're still playing on these GameCubes, and I understand. I get why they would be so set in their ways, not wanting to branch out to something. But it's like the developers we had on that game. It was a solid game. It didn't look fantastic, not by any stretch of the imagination, but it played well. It was a very solid game, and for the time it was around, it was a fantastic experience, and I'm really glad that I got to work on it, even though it was a failed project. But that's the thing about projects. It's like your passion and everything, it's like that's just one piece of the puzzle. Just because you're passionate about something and you believe in something doesn't mean it's going to work out. In fact, most of the time it won't. But the point is that you have to continue. You have to try again. Because you can get passionate. You can get excited about more than one thing in your life. In fact, this might be a good time to launch into... This might be a good time to launch into our other project. Yep. It's time to launch into it, guys. Oh! I was wanting to work on this today, but honestly, I'm just going to show you. I'm just happy that this works. I'm just happy that this freaking works. Let's go ahead and load it up. Y'all know what this is? Y'all know what this is? Yep, it's Fruity Loops. For those of you who've been following me for quite some time, you'll know that, music has always been a big part of my, it's been a big passion of mine. It is mi pasión. And so with all of these lessons that I've been learning about, just working my entire, like today's my birthday, I'm 34, right? These are always days of reflection where I look back and I ask myself, was it worth it? Was it worth it? And if I could have done things differently, would I have taken that same path? And you know what I realized? I realized that there are more paths that I want to walk. There's more than one skill. I don't want to be just, I don't want to just have a singular skill. I think it's great that I can do art and that I can use it to, pay the bills and have it as my day job. But there's more paths and more skills that I want to explore. And one of those is absolutely music. And if it's true that you all believe that I was a good teacher to you and that you loved studying alongside me, and if what I believe is true, that I'm at my peak teaching capacity when I am actually learning and showing you guys that process, then I'm going to take you up on it and I'm going to learn a new skill, and it's going to be music. But first, we got to read this super chat coming in from Avernalism. Ooh, spooky icon. It's crazy to see you come back and work on music as well. Well, I mean, you haven't heard the music yet. It could be terrible. In fact, I'm gonna spoil it for you. It's not that good, but I'm happy that it's not that good. I'm happy that it's early. In fact, I've made a few projects since this one, and I've learned a lot. But I want to show you guys the beginnings. I want to show you the stuff that's unproduced. I want to show you the raw content, because believe me, I wanted to get in here and be like, oh, I shouldn't show this. Oh, it's the earliest stuff and it's just kind of crappy. I should just redo it and then put together this nice little music video and then do this thing and then just make sure everything's just like perfect, right? Because heaven forbid someone sees me when I don't know what I'm doing. But Avernalism says, that's a change I've made in my life recently as well. That's fantastic to hear. I was actually really hoping that more artists would be interested in learning music alongside me. So good luck to you. Keep pushing. All right. I've built it up enough. Let's listen to this. Let's hear it. And this is my little project. This is Diz. This is actually Diz. I don't know if you'd use this for like some sort of theme song or whatever, but anyway, I'll just let you guys listen to it. Here we go. And let's hope it works. Yes! Yes! And look at this. Whoops. You like that? That's my custom remix right there. I was wanting to zoom in on this. Here, I'll cut it back for a second. But y'all want to see something really weird? This is about the point where I realized I think that I'm doing something that I'm supposed to, because I don't believe in coincidences. But look at that right there. Do you see what that design makes? There's an ear, and there's an eye, and a face. It's a little rabbit. The melody line that's playing is actually a rabbit. Here, let me play it again before I messed it up. Okay, so let me know if that came through. Did y'all hear that? Super Space Rabbits. Oh, you guys like it. Thank you. It itches my brain. Brain soup. Oh, you guys. Thank you guys so much. You guys, you're gonna... I can't freaking do this on stream, guys. Guys, I promise you, it only gets better from there. So if you guys like that, let's get the music going again. Let's put this back on. I promise you it only gets better from there. And if you guys like that, thank you so much. Marussia, thank you for what you're saying there. Despise not humble beginnings. Interesting. Love your music. Thank you. Thank you so much. Papu making music? I've never been called Papu in my entire life. It genuinely sounds good. Guys! If you like that, you guys have no idea. That's early stuff. That's early. In fact, I was wanting to go through that song. Like, that's just a work in progress, right? I'm wanting to go through there and really reproduce that with the things that I've learned, because I've been on, I recently enrolled on the masterclass. I'm sure you guys saw things going on with masterclass on YouTube. That's an actual ad that I'm grateful that came across my, while I was watching, because Deadmau5 was on there. And I'm a huge fan of Deadmau5 and electronic music. And to see that he was on there marketing his masterclass, I was like, sure, why not? I'll try it out. And then on top of that, there's other people teaching on there, like freaking Steve Martin is teaching stand-up comedy. You got Herbie Hancock teaching jazz piano. You got all these incredible celebrities teaching their craft. And so I was like, sure, whatever, I'll take the plunge. And that song was made right as I was starting the masterclass with Deadmau5. And I've made some other songs since then. I'm not ready to show those today, though. I will show those on a future. I got to give you something to look forward to, right? But I have learned a lot since then. So if you like that, or definitely, it's going to get better, okay? It's going to get even better. Opie Samurai. Love that name, by the way. So glad to see you again. Whether it's art or music, your positivity, determination has always motivated me to pursue my own goals and dreams. Yes. Hell yeah. That's all I could ever ask for, Opie. Kontai coming in with the Nox. Thank you so much for the Nox donation. glad you're back. I just want to say that you're the best art teacher I've ever seen. I learned a lot from you, and you helped me a lot to improve in art. Every time I watch your old videos, it made me smile. Part 1. Part 2. Your old videos inspire me a lot. You gave me a lot of confidence and inspired me to draw more. Thank you for all that you have taught me. Continue with the things that you do, and happy birthday. Thank you again. Paulo, you like Deadmau5 too? Nani? Yes, I do. Contite, thank you so much for the super chat and the kind messages. Y'all made my birthday. This is absolutely the best birthday I've had. It's the birthday I needed. Guys, you would not believe. It was a nice rock. The rock I was hiding under, man, you would not. It was pretty comfy under there. It was nice and warm and safe. It was even like some nice little snacks under there. Hell, I could call DoorDash to that rock. I could have stayed there forever. But there came a day where I realized, you know what? I don't want to hide under this rock. I think I want to bench press this rock. I want to bench press this rock right off of me. And I want to be strong. I don't want to be hiding anymore. I want to eat. Oh, it's so funny. It's invisible because it's green. I love that. I want to eat my trolley crunchy sour bread crawlers. No more rocks. Rocks are nice to hide under for a while. They are. They're really nice. Diego Benz, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're an inspiration. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. So yeah, guys, my plans going forward are we're going to continue with this. We are going to continue with art. However, a lot of guys, I'm just going to have to burst your bubbles now, because anybody who wants to leave, I totally understand. We're not going to be doing things the same way as we did before. You know, there's not going to be so much freaking anime, manga, made of metal, all that stuff. I'm convinced now it's like there's other artists that are already drawing it. And I want to work with those artists. I want to be able to employ those artists to make those projects a reality. Because I'm realizing that the place where I'm going to be most effective is building this new project, building my music specifically, and going for that skill. You know, if today's a day of reflection, I've spent 34 years drawing and learning to become a concept artist. And while that's my day job, my passion is truly in this new project. It's Diz and it's my music. And I guess if there's a silver lining, I want you guys to be a part of it. If you choose to stick around and chill with me, and you're okay with the channel changing, if you're okay with my content changing, if you're okay with me changing, then, I'm just giving you a fair warning. And if you're not into it, I got great news for you. If you're looking for the same old, it's like there's 300 plus episodes of me teaching you art. And nowadays, there are so many incredible teachers on YouTube teaching you everything you need to know about concept art and anything else, for that matter. It's like, I'm not leaving you guys out to dry. There's plenty of that content is out there. It's there for you. And for those of you that want to stick around and watch me, I mean, you heard it yourself. If you want to watch me be a noob at something and learn something from the ground up, if you want to see that happen again, the new journey is starting now. The new journey is starting, and it starts today. Wow. Tony, you're not going to delete your previous videos though, right? I just might. You better download them. Better get on there quick. Hurry. I'm going to go on there. You saw what I can do on my Instagram. You saw what I'm capable of. No, I would never delete those videos. They'll always be there for you. But yeah, you know what I'm thinking about doing now, and I'm glad that I've got this pulled up because I'll show you guys the new logo that I'm thinking of. It's not going to be the KNKL show anymore. It's going to be like a variety show. It's not just going to be art. There will be art. It will be mostly centered around Diz. And for those of you who missed the anime waifus, don't worry. I still have plans for anime waifus. Every now and then, but might not be how you expect. Might not be how you expect. But hang on. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Don't worry, I took care of it. The future of KNKL is going to be KNKL Radio. It's going to look something like this. So this is our current logo, right? Looks something like this. And then radio is going to be right here. And if you're like, well, what's KNKL Radio? What does that mean? You're watching it right now. This is going to be KNKL Radio. Oh, hang on. I got another. Oh, man, I almost missed that super chat. That was close. Wild Anima, thank you so much for the additional super chat. You guys are so kind. Keeney, I like that you call me Keeney as well, Anima. Keeney Lafferty, you're an inspiration. You can do whatever you want. You'll be an inspiration to multiple people. I'm hoping so. Call me Ryan Reynolds. Man, that's a huge compliment. Ryan Reynolds is super handsome. I hope I look like him. I hope I look 1/10 as good as Ryan Reynolds. So anyway, this is KNKL Radio. But here's the creative part. I'm thinking that A is gonna be Diz. Oh no, but it doesn't. It looks like KNKL Rodeo. Oh no. Rodeo. I need to take a break. Hang on. I was banking. I had everything riding on that. And now the logo doesn't work. Ugh, guys. It's not going to work. It's not going to work unless hang on. Oh my God. Fixed it. This is the best stream I think I've ever done. This is the best. That's what I'm talking about. I need to set a quick alarm. I'm setting a quick alarm for about an hour. I don't know how long we've been going. Oh, it says right there. We're going for about an hour and a half. Let's trying to figure out how long I want to go today. How long should the birthday stream be? And what else should we draw? You know, I told you guys, you know, waifus aren't going to be a huge thing. I still love my waifus, but you know what? They've been changing. They've been changing. Let me show you how they've been changing. So I was at my buddy's, Tim, the guy who was helping me create the prototypes for Diz. And he had the full complete collection of Calvin and Hobbes. And as I was going through Bill Watterson's work, it just kind of dawned on me. I was like, oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be drawing. Like, I love art and I love anime, but my whole life, you know, I've been working on stuff like this, right? I've been wanting to make paintings like this, but I never stopped to ask myself, why do I paint like that? Is that actually the style that I wanted to work in? And you know what I found out? It's not. That's not the style that actually makes me most fulfilled. Because half the time I have another idea by the time I'm like one day into that painting, but it's like I got to spend the rest of the week. I got to spend the rest of the week rendering out like her freaking face, you know? So anyway, going back to Calvin and Hobbes. Let me make sure there's nothing crazy on here. Okay, yeah. So going back through Calvin and Hobbes, it dawned on me. I was like, I think I need to simplify. I need to simplify and start working with stuff like this, where it's like, do you see how her nose is just like, it's a line, you know, it's like a singular line, and the eyes, like, I actually really like this one right here. Just really like Bill Watterson's ability to capture expressions and emotions in his work. So I was like mega inspired. I was going through all of Calvin and Hobbes, and I realized, you know, my passion is not just with a simpler style, but it's like I love sequential art. I like the ability of sequential art and simpler styles to, you know, convey emotion and story. Here's some more. This one over here. Oh, I fell in love with this one. Absolutely love this one. And there's some funny ones in here too. Like, I like the teeth. I didn't get it right, but like Bill Watterson's, the way he does like grimaces and shows the character's teeth with the actual spaces between them, I think that's really, really funny. So I'm like, is there a way? Is it possible to combine something like a Calvin and Hobbes style, a little bit more of a sequential art, with anime? And I think there is some unexplored territory in there. And yeah, I could see it being the future of what I decide to do. As much as I love Mika and painting like this, I do this because I worked on League of Legends. I did this because I had to learn to render like that for my work, for my job. And then, you know, of course, that was what gave me my foundation, and people liked it, and I wanted to keep doing. Almost forgot one, man. Almost forgot one. Whew, that was close. But yeah, that was what gave me my foundation, and I just never stopped to ask myself, is that really what I want to be doing? And I'm sorry to say, guys, it wasn't. It makes fancy little PSDs, it makes cool little layered files, but it's just not, it's not my passion. It's not my passion, and I have to do things that my heart is willing to stand behind, you know, and what I'm willing to stand behind. Otherwise, I hate to say it this way, it sounds kind of dramatic, but I literally cannot sleep at night. I literally cannot sleep at night. I feel like I'm not being true to myself, and it's not an experience that I'm interested in having. All right. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we got more super chats coming in. And you guys are so kind. You guys are the best. You guys are seriously the best. Thumb Drive saying, his name is Diz. Is his real name Ansem, and he's just going under an alias. I don't know what Ansem is. I'll have to look that up later. Thumb Drive. Also, when will you use the Clip Studio Paint again? Or when will I use Clip Studio Paint again? I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure when I'll get back to Clip Studio. I use Photoshop, but it's just a necessary evil. I liked Clip Studio, but it's just learning new tools. And if there is a tool that I want to continue learning, it is it's probably going to be Fruity Loops. If I'm going to learn a new tool, it's going to be Fruity Loops and maybe some sort of 3D program. I say like very, very hesitantly maybe on that. If I do, it'll be for my work. But yeah. Let's some people are asking about or Eric Frost Art is saying, are you excited for Elden Ring? Of course I am. I'm not only super excited for it, but I'm like, I better get my affairs in order. I better get my affairs in freaking order before that comes out, because y'all may never see me again. I might start up another channel where it's just me playing that damn game, because it's like I might not do anything else. Cyan Knight said, try the Diz as the O. It's radio. Ooh, I could do like a sideways Diz. I could do a sideways Diz. That's kind of cute. Marussia asking, are you still planning to do Made of Metal manga? Yes, I am, but it's going to be drawn by somebody else. I know that for certain now. It's not going to be drawn by me. I recall you wanted to move in that direction, combine old and new. Also missed previous super chat. I missed your super chat. I missed it. I'm so sorry, Marussia. I'm so sorry. I didn't think I missed it. Well, at any rate, you can tag me and just read, because I can't scroll back that far, Mauricia. You can tag me and I'll reread it. Delphus is saying, happy birthday. Thank you so much, Delphus. I learned so much from you. Recently got a job in the game dev after quitting my office job. Yes! Yes! So proud of you, Delphus. Thank you, and a big hug from Russia. Thank you, Delphus. I would love to come visit. I would love to come visit Russia and give you a big Russian hug myself. Or I wouldn't be giving the Russian hug. Receive a Russian hug. Okay. But yeah. Okay, so y'all showed up. Okay, Marushi, you said, it's okay, just said KNKL Radio. Chill buns to art to. I love chill buns. I just, it's good for me, you know? I'm pretty sure this music is looping. We need something else. Let's put on some nice smooth jazz. Lovely. I actually need to take a quick break. Quick break. Y'all are going to get the talking head for a second, okay? Oh, take a quick... Felipe, don't delete your videos. I'm not going to delete my videos, Felipe. I'm not deleting anything. The only thing I'm deleting is the crap, the absolute crap that was done for Phoenix Labs and Dauntless. That's the only crap that I'm deleting off of Instagram, because screw that circus act. I am so angry that those people got to steal my frickin' time and my talent, and they frickin' made me draw literal trash for them. Literal trash. They paid me well for it, though. So it's like this weird dichotomy of like absolute disgust. Absolute disgust, but I'm also grateful because I had friends there. I did have some friends there. I'm very grateful for the opportunity that I got to mentor people and work with an awesome team. But yeah, I was working with the ringleaders among all ringleaders, running a circus act, and it wasn't the only one. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm the only person with a person who hates their boss, and oh man, look at poor me. It's like I know that it's not the exception. This is the norm. The norm is that you go into work and you've got a freaking clown for a boss. And that's why I decided to get back on the horn and say, you know what? I'm going to teach people more skills. I'm not just going to teach you guys how to be artists. I'm going to teach you guys how to live your damn lives. I'm going to teach you how to have options. That way, when stuff like this happens, you're going to be able to change direction. You're going to be able to find a new path in life, learn a new skill that's going to keep you together when everything is coming crashing down. You've worked your entire life to get into the industry, and it wasn't not only not what you expected, it's worse than what you expected. You're living a nightmare every single day you wake up, and you don't know which way to turn. That's why I'm going to teach you guys more skills. That's why I'm back. And I'm okay to own that. I'm okay to own that. Oh God, I hated that company. I hated that company so much. Y'all ever hear that phrase, "the company you keep"? I think that was from that the Disney Channel original movie, Brink. Who's seen Brink? That's what I need to know. Little did I know that movie would have a major impact on my life when Brink's dad says, "the company you keep." He's talking about his friends. But also, it's the company you work for. The company you keep will affect you. It will absolutely change everything about your life, and you have to be very, very careful about who you choose to work with. I mean, don't be afraid to don't be afraid to say it's not good enough. And eventually when you're, for me, I had to get to my breaking point. I had to get to my breaking point because all I had to do was I just had to be quiet and let stuff happen that I knew in my heart was not okay. All I had to do is just say nothing. But I finally got to the point where I was like, and I was grateful. I'm like, I have the option where I don't have to just stand on the sidelines anymore. I can actually say something. And this time I'm going to. Not only am I going to say something, I'm going to say it loud. I'm going to say it really loud. I'm going to make sure everybody hears me on my way out of this freaking godforsaken place. And never again will I, never again will I settle. I'll never settle for this again because I know now what I have to watch out for. I know exactly what I have to watch out for. And you know what? I decided to do one better. I said, not only am I not going to deal with a clown as my boss ever again, I'm going to make sure that I'm the boss from here on out. So that's why with my new job, I'm going to be the art director. I'm going to be the art director, and I can't wait. I can't wait to start my new job because, yeah, I'm working with my friends, working with some good friends of mine that I did meet at previous jobs, working in circus acts, right? I've worked at many circuses in my life. That's what I like to say. And I met some good people along the way. I had the opportunity now to work with them again, and guess what? They want me as the director. So I'm like, man, I hope I know what I'm doing, because I talk a big game, and it's like, I guess now it's finally time to see if I can do this. So anyway, and I'm not trying to, for those of you who are interested in working with Phoenix Labs and Dauntless, I think Dauntless is a fantastic game. I actually really like Dauntless. I thought it had a great vision, and I love the monsters and the gameplay. I'm not trying to say that game's stupid or you shouldn't play it or this and that. I'm just saying, like, I don't want you guys to be disillusioned with working your entire lives, building the skills that I've taught you, other people on YouTube have taught you, you've studied yourself or studied at a university, and then think that, that's where your journey ends. It's like your journey's just beginning, and the other skills that you're going to have to learn is how, and I've said this before, how to work with a team, right? How to work well with a team, how to inspire others, how to mentor others. But then the penultimate skill that you're going to have to learn is how to stand up for what's right. You have to stand up for the things that are going on in your heart. Things are going to be happening. People are going to tell you to do things. You're going to watch people do things that in your heart you're going to know are wrong. And then you're going to have the choice of whether you're going to say something or whether you're going to step to the side and say nothing. Stay on the sidelines. And don't worry, because there's plenty of the rest of the company is right there on the sidelines. They're right there on the bleachers. And you're going to wonder, it's like, am I the only one that's watching this happen? Am I the only one that's dealing with this? I must be crazy. I must be crazy. And then you're going to want, that's when you go find the rock. That's when you go find the rock. And I found a really nice rock. It's hard to do the right thing sometimes. Evolian bot, it's hard to do the right thing a lot of the time. Yeah, and Blizzard is another perfect example. I never worked there, but it's like you can see it with their own game. They had an opportunity with Classic WoW. You better believe I was on that Classic WoW train. When that came out, I was like, yes, Blizzard is finally realizing, it's like, you guys had it right at the beginning. You had it right way back then. It was so incredible. Classic WoW was perfect. Or it was as close to perfect as you're going to get. And I jumped back on that train. But then sure enough, it's like right as soon as they launched Burning Crusade. This is why this is changing to KNKL Radio, by the way, right? It's like, we're going to talk about anything and everything. Burning Crusade comes out, and now it's like, oh, did you get your special mount? Hey, did you get the boost of the character? Did you get your transfer? Did you get this and that? All these freaking transactions come in, and it's like, no. Poor Blizzard. It's like, this is why I'm guessing this is why Metzen took off. This is probably why freaking Mike Morheim, is Morheim still over there? This is why all these big name people are just taking off, because they're just doing dumb stuff, and no company can last forever. No company can last forever. But, we're not here to really, well, I mean, we are here to mourn the passing of things. But rather than focus on the past, y'all, oh, by the way, that's a new word I picked up while I was working out in the Bay Area. Y'all. I used to hate that word. I was like, y'all, who says y'all? Sound like I'm some freaking country bumpkin. But then I woke up one day and I said, you know what? I kind of am a country bumpkin. And I like y'all. So, where was I going with that? Oh, shoot. I forget. Oh, yeah. We're not here to just reminisce on the past. We're not here to mourn the past. We're here to quickly press F to pay our respects to the past. But really what we're doing is we're looking forward. We're taking steps, legitimate steps, to say we are moving on. We're moving on. We're thankful for the experiences of the past. But now it's like there's so much excitement. There's so many things that have yet to be made. This character right here, Diz, our music, our action figures. This pulled us out. You want to know something funny? It's like Under the Rock. I ordered DoorDash one day. to have them deliver, to my freaking rock. And You know who shows up instead? This character. This character showed up. At the point in my life where I was at my wit's end, my absolute wit's end. I'm going into freaking my Zoom meeting, and I literally cannot hear anybody. I can't hear a single thing anybody is saying because this character is screaming in my face. The music is so loud. It's so loud that I can't ignore it anymore. I'm like, I think I'm supposed to do something with that. And it's not just the music that you heard. That was the first song that I heard. But there have been others. There have been others. In fact, you know what? Y'all have been so kind. Y'all have been so kind today. I don't just want to show you that one song. I want to show you something else that I'm actually really proud of. If I can find it. Uh-oh, as I say that, no, it's like I can't find it. In the meantime, I'm gonna hit you guys up in the chat, okay? Blue Legend, he embraced the slang. Yes, I did. Hey, cool Sonic icon, by the way. I really like that. Show us an experimental raw one, Solo Monster. Okay, you want experimental? You want experimental? You're about to get it. Let me see if I can properly find this. Might be on a thumb drive. Let me distract you for a second while I pull something up. Because you guys, I'm probably going to be ending the stream in about a half an hour. I wanted to go for a little while today, but you know what? I feel like I wanted to get on here to kind of get things moving again and tell you guys that, yeah, it's just like today is the day that we say goodbye. We say goodbye to all the things that happened to us in our past, the things that hurt us, the mistakes we made. We say goodbye to the rock. Actually, we're keeping the rock around because you know what we're doing with it now? We're freaking bench pressing that thing. It's a heavy rock. It's a heavy rock. We're bench pressing that sucker, right? Because where we're going, we need to get strong. And I want to echo that to you in your own life. It's like I want you guys to understand, like you are waking up in a time that is unprecedented in all of history. It's like you are surviving. You are absolutely surviving not only the first wave of the pandemic, but now you got the second one coming around. You got the Delta, and you think it's going to end there? No, you got the Gamma. You got the Zeta. You got everything. It's like, I want you guys to understand that not only you are strong, you're strong for being able to survive this long, but where you're going to go next with your life and the things that you want to learn, you're going to have to get stronger. You're going to have to continue getting stronger. And I want to be here with you, showing you that not only am I wanting to get strong with you, but I want you to see how it starts. It's imperative that you guys see how it starts. Because I'm a big fan of, like you said in the chat, you got to give it raw. You got to give it unfinished. You got to give it early, right? Do it before you're ready. Okay? Now, where is this song? I shall find it. I shall find it. Here we go. Here we go. Let's load that up. And we got, hey, Quivla! Quivla, how you been? Let me go ahead and put that right there. Quivla, let's read this super chat, and then I'm going to show you guys a new song. This is going to be the song that this is what happened after I took the Dead Mouse course. Okay. Quivla's saying, hey, Keenan, happy birthday. Congrats on finding a new passion to dive into. Really happy and excited to see you grow from here. Thanks for all the inspiration and art lessons for all these years. Yes, Quivla. Yes. I'm happy to be there for you, man. Happy to be there for you. My friend. Mr. Spider 236 50. I don't know if standing was the best thing for me. I feel like I'm about to fall over and faint. Y'all are being just too kind today. Mr. Spider says, happy birthday. Also, thanks for being a talented artist and a great mentor to me with art and your older videos. Best of luck to your future. Glad to be a part of the journey and the new one now. Hell yes. Hell yes, Mr. Spider. Hell yes, Quivla. Hell yes, you guys. Okay. So the story is... I did that song and I'm like, okay, guys, I'm like, I'm a music producer now. It's like, I just made that song. It's like, I can do anything. And then after a little bit of time, I was like, it's not that good. Or there's definitely a lot that can be improved on. And I'm like, you know what I would really like to have in my music is I want more cinematic elements. I want like a string orchestra, and I want to be able to have interesting beats that like can really like make people want to get up and dance, hopefully. So this is my next song. This is another song that I've been working on. Hopefully you'll consider it a step up in terms of quality. Here we go. What is that feedback noise? Absolutely unbelievable. If it does that, I can play out the pre-rendered one. Hold up. Let me see. Where is my mixer? Okay, I hope you guys like that. Yeah, so that was like after the Dead Mouse course. I was like, all right, that's something I could get excited about. Let's go back and see if we got rid of that noise. Yeah, there's something happening there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just close this down, and I'll play the rest of that as a pre-rendered thing. Well, you get to hear it all over again. Yay! Oh, and this is perfect because I can show you the dance that goes along with it. This is actually, I think it's important. I think it was meant to happen that it went down that way. Wait, what? Shoot, where did it go? See here? Ah! File, was it this one? I think it was this one. It's a little slower, but... And this is the dance. Ready? My dad made it up. Gotta lift the leg. And that's the new one that we're working on. Yeah, do you like the dance, by the way? Let me show you that one more time. Oh! Oh! Slap your ankle. It's called the ankle slap. That's some true dad dance moves, by the way. I'll have to look into why. I'm still looking into FL Studio and why it has like those weird kind of audio hiccups. But at any rate, hopefully you feel like that's a step up. And I'm telling you, there's more. In all, I've probably worked on like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 songs. Not all created equal. Not all created equal, but we are learning. We are learning with each new song. Wesley Flotman. Thank you so much for the super chat, Wesley. Awesome to see you streaming again. I can't stay and watch due to work, unfortunately. Don't worry, the VOD's going up. You'll be able to check out that ankle slapping anytime you need it. But excited to see you back and see what you'll be working on next. Great. Caster, is this the level with the ghost house, with the ghost being into electronic music? Yeah, I was thinking, it would be cool if the music could be used in like a video game or something. But right now I'm just like, I want to put out an album. Ideally, I'd love to put out like a full-on EP with like 3 or 4 songs on it. 3 or 4 nicely produced. Yeah, just songs, and then I want to get it on Spotify. That's the goal for right now. But I kind of want to wrap up. But because everybody here has been so kind, let's draw a little, just a little bit of anime, right? A little bit of art. I consider anime like art candy now. It's just kind of like something that you do. Just kind of say, job well done, good job. Now you can do something that's a little more. It's just candy, right? So let me show you guys my current kind of style, what I've been doing. So I'm into like the cute doll faces, right? With like these super low ears, right? So we might do something like that. But then I also like more simplistic faces, or like something like this. Oh! It's a good thing I am on Photoshop and I can just erase to my heart's content. But let me show you a couple head designs that I've really been enjoying lately. There we go. And yeah, the faces are just like this. Like that's the nose. Boom. And I'm really into this perspective now. Really into, I feel like people are just leveling up in all aspects online in terms of their art. Let me show you something really cool with the eyes too. Something that I really like to do that makes drawing eyes really easy. I kind of learned it from Calvin and Hobbes. But yeah, you just kind of do these lines to kind of get yourself started. Like that. That eye looks a little too far inward. Let's go and do that. What do we want this mouth to be? Just going to make it simple. Let's weaken this chin. Go. If this were to make an appearance in the video game, I imagine it's like you'd have like these giant battle mechs. And then on the mechs, it would be like the girls on the warplanes. You know what I mean? That's probably where these would appear, if anywhere. See, right? Cute. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever fully say goodbye to anime. I think I've had some mixed feelings about it, I guess. Mixed feelings specifically about the style that I was working with Made of Metal, like the hyper rendered lit stuff. It's just like I don't have the patience for it. I can't do it anymore. I need to be able to just draw that face, right? I need to be able to just draw that face and then just move on. Next up. What's up next? Let's draw this cute doll face. I want this one there. Let's put that one there. And then eyes. Let's go ahead and have this one be like that. See, isn't that cute? Love it. What brush do I use to sketch? Fabio. It's the ever elusive chalk brush. The ever elusive chalk brush, which you can download for free. I have it so many different places by now. Just type in KNKL chalk brush. Yeah, something like that. Do we want teeth? I'm always on the trying to figure out. I was like, do you put the teeth or not? Yeah, I think we want some teeth in there. Cute. And then your hair will look like this. I'm trying to simplify my hair lately too. And then neck. That neck needs to be like right there or something. See? Nice and simple. Nice and cute. Let's go ahead and draw a little bit of the top torso there. Imagine she had like a backpack on or something. Might be holding on. Watch how I draw these hands, guys. So I just kind of like sketch in boxes first, just to kind of get a general proportion on what's going down here. Maybe she has like a little necklace on or something. Cute. Cute. Very cute. And then... And then the good old arms. Where would your arms be? I'm not going to worry too much about the arms. Actually, that hand would be more like this. This is cute. It actually reminds me, or it makes me miss Emma. Emma's not fully written off either, but I'm like, I really think it's going to be somebody else that draws it at this point. I think it's going to be somebody else that draws it. And it could be you. It could be you. Okay, so that's enough of that one. We'll come back to that one in a second. Let's develop this one just a little bit more. And I want to color these as well. I'm going to take a break in just a second. Answer some more chatola. Yes, Deebs, it could be you. Could be you, but I know you're really busy with your nice new shiny new job, so probably not. I like this style because it's just really easy to tell if something's working right off the bat or not, you know? Like, I'm like, I want to change that. I feel like there's so much that rides on this right here. The shape of the jaw as it comes down and like the cheek, the fullness of the cheek says a lot about the character. So I'm always like super, it's kind of nitpicky about that. Super, super nitpicky. This hair needs to come back way further, and this ear needs to be much bigger as well. And let's see. What would she be doing with her body? Oh, yeah. I've always told you guys don't draw off a head. I break that rule all the time now. In fact, if I could go back and rephrase one thing, that would be it. Be like, draw off of whatever the heck you want to draw off of. It's like, your art should be fun. Your art should be really fun, and whatever you want to draw off of, that is your prerogative. Let's see. I want this to be a cute pose, but I want her to not. I always do this thing where their chest is like, like super far out. Kind of tired of that. So I'm just going to mess around with some arms here, see if I can figure out what I want her to be doing. I know that I want one hand to be right here. Like, before I worry about even drawing the arms, I'll draw the hand first, and then I'll just kind of draw the arms connecting to that hand. Yeah, there we go. This needs to be more that way. And you're too pouty. We need you to be kind of angry. Or I guess that is pouty, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And then, yes, let's go ahead and draw that arm down. How are we doing that? Is okay. That's okay. This arm goes down there. Boobs are going to be right about there. Ooh, can we get some boob squish in there? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Always go for boob squish if it's possible. That's one thing I've learned. We can have a nice low-cut shirt here, too. Nice. I don't know what it is, but I'm into like those shirts that show the shoulder. Like if it's low cut and the shoulders are showing through, I think it's really attractive. That's probably why I drew Mika wearing that last time. And then as far as what's happening with the rest of this torso, the world may never know. Fantastique. You ready for collarbones? Boom, there's your collarbones. All right, I'm going to take a break here in about 5 seconds. About 5 seconds. About 5 more seconds. Okay, it's break time. Cute. Lulu's asking what games I've been playing. Dark Souls. Dark Souls is nothing but Dark Souls. I actually needed to distance myself a bit. Needed to distance myself because it was becoming too much of an addiction. But I'm feeling a little bit more balanced now. Now I'm just holding out for Elden Ring. That's going to be the new thing. Okay, let's go back to cute little doll girl over here. I kind of want her looking the same direction. Maybe? Yeah. Let's have her looking the same direction as this other girl over here. You know what's actually been really fun is just drawing characters that are not necessarily named, you know? It's just like experimenting again. It's been really fun. Lovely. Bakupaku. Bakupaku. There we go. And then, of course, there's going to be a little charm coming off of there. And that can be, or maybe it'll be up here. And guess who it's going to be? There we go. Let's do some colors in a second here. Oh, you know the other thing that I've been wanting to do since I traveled went and checked out the Louvre and all these other beautiful, museums. Man, I just realized I got super tired all of a sudden. Sculpting. I could totally see sculpting. Like, how hard is it to sculpt in marble? That's what I need to know. How hard is it? Is it like SpongeBob? SpongeBob made it look easy. But, yeah, I would love to sculpt stuff in marble. I'd sculpt a giant Mika. Absolutely sculpt a giant Mika in marble. Okay. What do you think? Time for color? Y'all ready for some colors? See, the reason why I like these two characters is because they actually look like they could go together. They look like they could actually maybe exist in the same universe. This girl's eyes are still kind of big. Maybe I'd shrink them down a bit, but let me try that. And lower. Yes! Yes! I love it. I love every bit of this. Cool. And then that Shannon will go right there. Your Shannon will go right there. Break time, talk to chat. Make Mika taller than us all. Yes, Nick. Yes, Nick. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Stalker. Azilius. You appreciate the videos? Thanks. I'm glad you do. Learned a lot, especially coloring. Good. Ooh, nice. This was your weakness, now your strength. I like that. I like that phrase. What was once your weakness is now your strength. I think that's what I'm hoping to get out of doing this again. I want my weaknesses to become my strengths. I need fast break. Fast break. Enjoy space. Be right back. All right, fast break's over. Fast break's over. Let's do some mods to this girl's face. Let's transform you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little too into that, sorry. I love transform. I love Photoshop. Oh, Photoshop, how I love thee. Color time. Oh. Am I doing this right? Okay. I want to perhaps darken this down just a tad. Yes. Methodical. That was the word of the day, remember, guys? And you want to know why we're working methodical? It's because sometimes you just need to slow things down in life. Sometimes you just need to slow down. I love painting like this because I just press lightly. I press lightly and I let whatever color that I'm using just kind of mix with whatever is in the background. In this case, it's gray. I actually was not expecting to have this much fun. Was not expecting to have this much fun painting these characters. The pigment, oh yeah. When in doubt, a little bit of red goes a long way. And then up here, let's have this be a little darker, yeah. Oh, and let's not forget our dizzes. Let's keep the dizzes up. Especially Anima's diz. Lest we forget. Lest we forget. Boom. You go right there. And you can be small. Small Dizzy Bunny. I actually really like that. I'm really proud of that sketch because I feel like it captures, with each new piece that I do, I feel like it's capturing a little bit more of what I imagine Diz to be. Like these ones over here. This one was pretty good. It's close. This one I really liked as well. But then I changed. Can you see how I changed a little bit of the face here on this one? And now this one's my favorite one. With each new iteration that I do on it, it's like I feel like I learned something about it and I like it a little more. So just gonna keep it up. Oh, Ileto, thank you for keeping me alive, Kini. You're welcome. You're welcome, Anima. Okay. Shoot. I'm excited for the fall, y'all. Excited for the fall. Oh, man. Lord knows. I freaking barely survived. Barely survived the heat wave that was coming through even Washington. Usually we got clouds and cool weather. Not this year, apparently. I chose the right year to come down here because it was a heat wave. It was like a sauna. I have never seen sweat just constantly. I would wipe it away. I would wipe it off of my arm, and then I could watch it just like bead up again as though I was in some sort of hot frickin' sauna. It was crazy. Really good for my complexion, though. Really good for my complexion. All right. That's my alarm saying that it is nearly time for us to go. We've been going here for about 2.5 hours. Yeah, it was traumatic. Cyanide Monster, it was traumatic. But there's just a certain point where you kind of, what's the word? Not give up, but you just allow it to happen. You stop resisting. Stop resisting so much. Really, I think that's been like a nice reminder for the rest of my life. It's just like I'm always resisting stuff, including, working with you guys today on this, on Diz and showing you my music. Thank you guys so much. Again, like, I cannot believe. I was thinking, I was like, I'm going to show my latest stuff. I'm only going to show the stuff that I'm like super confident with. And something inside of me just said, no, you should show like your earliest stuff, you know, show the crappy stuff. And then I did, and you guys liked it. It really made my entire year, guys. I'm going to be thinking about that for a long time. I'll be thinking about that for a while. So, just know, today's been the best birthday I could have ever asked for. Y'all made my day. You made my week. I'm happy to be back streaming again. Feels really just natural to be here. And yeah, we'll get back up and running. We'll get back up and running, sure enough. Slowly, methodically. But we'll get back. We will come back. Now that we have properly decided to move forward. Eyes. It's really cute. It's really, really cute. Do I want her eyes to come down a little more? Maybe I do. Like that. Yep. That was a good... that was a really good idea. And I just surprised myself. Surprise myself all the time. Whoops. All right, hair next. I feel like after this stream, I'm going to take a nice long nap. Private Doorknob, thank you for the super chat. They are saying, let's go. Where are we going? Mlem. Looking forward to the next stream, whatever it entails. Thanks, Mlem. Yeah, I'm going to mess around a little bit more with, because ideally what I'd like to do after taking that Dead Mouse course, I'm just really impressed that that guy can produce live. I'm like, that's what I want to do. I want to be able to produce live and show people not only what I'm doing, but, you know, get people involved. I'd love people to just be there through the entire process. And, you know, worst case scenario, say something like, well, hey, it's like if Keenan could learn how to do this, I've always wanted to make music too. I would love for more people to make music. Oh yeah, and I forgot about this. This is the most important part of that. Because we're living not only in a day and age of, you know, freaking YouTube and Instagram, but it's like nowadays, it's like everyone's so quick to just slap you with some copyright, demonetize your video, take it down to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm about to say screw all you guys. It's like, I don't even need your music anyways. I'll make my own damn music. Make my own damn music. You ain't going to copyright strike that, are you? And on top of that, I'm going to make it freaking as good as I can. I want it to be, you know, I want it to be Not to mention, it's just like I make Spotify playlists, and it's only a matter of time before I'm like, I'm tired of this stuff. It's like there's something missing in today's music, and I'm sure that everybody feels that way. It's like, where's the music that I would truly want to hear, that I would want to listen to? Stuff that really just it just hits you in that right spot, you know? Hits you in the right spot. It's the stuff that you needed to hear. I think synthwave is touching a little bit on it. I love synthwave. But I'm like, where's the next big thing? Where's the next big thing? It's going to take it through the top. So yeah, I want people to make their own music. I think everybody should have, if you have any interest in making music, know that it is possible, and I want to show you that it's possible. I'm going to figure out some way to show you. That's for sure. Okay, little blonde girl. Little blonde girl. There we go. Methodical. I can feel myself speeding up. I'm going too fast. Slow it down a tad. There we go. There we go. Darling. Darling. Votes for the shirt color on this girl. Something bright, please. Now taking votes. Blue, red, blue, red. Diz red. Well, well, well. Pink. Okay, so I'm getting blue, red, pink, green. Okay. Cyan. Pink, pink, pink. Green, baby. This is my chat right now. Thank you so much for the super chat. Sorry you got totally blown out. Sephora Dynasty. Wow. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for that beautiful gift. Thanks for tuning in. That really woke up chat. Rojo. All right. Looks like I'm going to have to... Well, you know what? Y'all are just throwing out names or throwing out colors. Let's go ahead and let's play around. Let's play around and see if we can find a color that we want. If I were to throw one on there, I'd probably do blue. Yeah. I think blue would look nice with her hair. So let's start with blue. It's really cute. I like it. But it is, in fact, a color-changing shirt. Ooh, I really like that one. Oh, green's nice, too. That'll look nice. Oh, I like that one. Teal? That one's really nice. Wow, I can't make up my mind. Yeah, you know what? I kind of like the pink because it kind of like goes with her tongue. So let's do that. And for all the people who said they wanted green, don't worry, we'll give her a green backpack. Don't worry, the green's coming. Oh, I cannot wait for my nap. This has done wonders for my spine, by the way. Oh, standing like this, it's been good. You guys are all getting butthurt. Like, you didn't pick my color. I'm sorry. It was there for a second. It was there for a second. Y'all are getting so invested so quickly. It's incredible. I like it. All right. Let's go back to our friend over here. Lovely lady friend. Where is your skin, lady? Okay, this girl's definitely going to have brown color hair. I don't care what you say. Brown hair, don't care. It's kind of emo looking. But I'm into emo girls, so what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? For some reason, I'm thinking about that time that I drew Santa All Might. That was really fun. I want to do more stuff like that too. Themed streams. Yeah, it was actually really just kind of relaxing. I'm feeling pretty relaxed right about now. Oh no! What have I... Okay. What was the word? What was the word of the day, class? I forgot it. Please help me. Please help me. I'm trying to go too fast. I can feel myself. I need to slow down. Methodical. Yes. Jacob. And Dex. Dylan, that was definitely... That's the start of the word. Kirito. This is why I got good chat right here. Good chat. Helping me remember. Okay. We need to liven up these eyeballs. Liven up these eyeballs. Put a little bit of extra lightness in there. Little goes a long way. Little goes a long way. Oh yeah, we got a color Diz. Where's the other Diz? Methodically color Diz. Where has our skin gone here? Yes. We need to properly shade this chest. This is not a properly shaded chest. A little bit of darkness there. Oh, too much. Oof, way too much. There we go. Methodical. Oh, okay, good. There we go. Whew. Yeah, that was close. Close. Y'all saw that. Almost lost the whole thing. There we go. Cute. It looks a little high. The boob looks a little high. Let me do it quick. Yeah, I think it'd be more like that. Yeah, needs to be more subtle. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's finish shading this little girl over here. Totally reminds me of Emma. Reminds me of Emma before the zombie apocalypse. Before the COVID-19 apocalypse. I was actually thinking about that. I was like, you know, it's weird that I started that comic before any sort of pandemic came about. And it's like, now that I've lived through one, it's like, how would that change the way that I wrote? How would that change the way that I wrote the rest of that comic? I think it would change it dramatically. Definitely change it dramatically. A little bit of overpainting on these eyes. And then we're going to be wrapping up, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be wrapping up. I can feel my stomach saying, feed me, please. Otherwise, I'm going to start eating myself. So here's what I like doing with my eyes nowadays. I think you've seen me do this with Made of Metal, but it's just like a little tiny sliver, right? See that? All the difference in the world, just that tiny little sliver. Love it. Absolutely love it. In fact, I want her eyes to be a little bit brighter too. So maybe like that. Call it kawaii desu ka? Kawaii desu ka? There we go. Soften this just a little bit. It's actually really darling. I really like her a lot. She's really, really sweet. Yeah, so I've always been trying to figure out, like, I want to be able to create characters of obviously like all different walks of life, different ages, different, races. And I'm like, how do you get them all to fit together? And I feel like simplifying the style helps. Looking at the way Bill Watterson did it with his characters in Calvin and Hobbes, I really like the way he's able to have the adult characters next to the kids and they look like they're from the same world, So it's something I'm trying to emulate. Something I'm chasing after, trying to emulate. I think Bill Watterson is nothing short of a genius. I knew it when I was looking at his stuff when I was in freaking grade school. It's like I knew there was something special about Calvin and Hobbes. And who would have known that I would come back to that as like a reference or as like a inspiration for a new, a new kind of style. Really like it. Because I look at those two characters, I'm like, yeah, absolutely. They look like they belong in the same world together. Yay! Okay. Oh, crap. We had a super chat. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. The Sudal. Thank you so much for the super chat. Just wanted to say that every time HBD. Oh, happy birthday? Oh, I don't know why it took me so long. HBD, just wanted to say every time you feel down, remember that you have changed people's lives for the good. Couldn't be more grateful with all that you have done. You really have no idea. So excited for what's coming next. You know, it's interesting that you say that, Sidal. You know, I when I was under that rock, I did tell myself that. I was like, I feel like I wanted to make a difference. I set out to make a difference. I wanted to help people with their art and change their lives. And, you know, I've literally had people email me saying, yeah, you did indeed not only teach me, but now it's like I'm gainfully employed. I can take care of my family, you know? And you think that would be enough to get me out of whatever hiding space I was in, but I was so stuck. I was so stuck. And I think really what it comes down to is I just needed time. Just needed time to let it run its course. But then it kind of turned into this thing where it's like I got comfortable there. And I felt like, well, as long as I'm playing the victim, nobody's going to expect anything of me. And I can just stay right here and I can keep making the same mistakes that I've been making over the last year. And, you know, it's just, life's nice and, I mean, it's not good, but at least it's predictable and at least it's safe. And at least I'm not going to get hurt anymore. But yeah, I just kind of got to a point where I'm like, it's not enough. It's not enough. I just kind of need to take responsibility. Didn't want to take responsibility for myself. But now I'm ready to. I think I'm ready to. And you guys showed it to me. You guys seriously have no idea the impact that you could suck so bad and that you would want to share that with the world. Which it still would have been fine, but it's like you guys, I don't know. I at least I felt like you were genuine. You guys were very genuine, and it made all the difference in the world to me. And I think that was, I don't like to rely on validation, but I'm not going to say it doesn't feel good. Validation feels very good, and I appreciate that y'all are willing to give my stuff a listen and be willing to explore some new possibilities with me. And at this point, I think I'm just going to keep going. Or I'm just going to, you know, I could just keep going like this. Hey, those two turned out really good. Those turned out really, really good. I really like those. Makes me happy. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. I'm going to give the stream maybe like 5 more minutes, setting a timer. Setting a timer for 5 minutes. Once that goes off, we are wrapping up. Oh, perfect. That'll be exactly 3 hours. That's about what I expected for the day. Oh. Gary, you like the look of him? Glad you like him, Gary. Glad you like him. Yeah, I feel like it's a style that's closer to my, like, my heart, if I could really work on a style that would make me happy and make me fulfilled, I think it's closer to that. As much as I love the fully rendered stuff, taking weeks and weeks to do, paint Mika's lips, it's like, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that, especially now that I'm starting this new job. I want to be able to draw stuff that makes an impact and it is just faster. I need to just be able to bang it out and get on to my other projects, because I can't hope to do this and also Diz. I can't hope to do this and Diz and my job and, freaking setting new personal best with my bench press. You know what I mean? Bench pressing that rock. I'm actually really glad I came up with that today. I feel like I come up with interesting ideas when I'm streaming. And it's like, yeah, you ever find yourself sticking underneath a rock? Just imagine what it would be like to push it off of you. And then use the thing that you've been using to hide, and now use it to get stronger. I think that's what I'm gonna. Something at least worth meditating on, yeah. Caster Games. Will I have a scheduled stream? No, I'm not ready to do a full-on schedule. I don't want to commit to that stuff. It's just gonna be for now when I feel like it. But just know it's like I'm still here. I was always there. I was thinking about you guys a lot. I really wanted to come back, and I'm happy to be back today. Hold up. Tired of this music. You know what I'd really like to do is eventually just have made so much music. I want to have made so much music that I can just play my albums. It's literally just my albums on repeat, or it's just like music that I've made for myself. I'll probably make some kind of low tempo downbeat stuff for streams, and maybe, I don't know. It's just kind of thinking out loud. Rocket Jumper, quick question. Do you still keep a journal like Outline and Thoughtful Thursdays? Absolutely. Yes. In fact, the journal is the only reason, the journal is why this stuff exists. And my journals have turned into sketches, life reflections, cool things that I heard that I want to meditate on or think about throughout the day. The journals may be the sole reason that I'm standing before you today, and that I did not get lost in outer space. I could have been lost in outer darkness forever. Forget about hiding under the rock. The rock would have freaking came down and crushed me. The journals were absolutely a pivotal thing in helping me to overcome my depression. It was just a complete depression from everything that's happened over the last year, and just, completely bummed out. But I ain't bummed out no mo. And it's because of my journal. That was a terrible rhyme. Yes, journals will save you. I've said it so many times, and I'm just hoping it sticks with one of you today. If it sticks with one of you and you decide to go pick up one of these things or one of these things and start writing, journaling, writing about your experiences, write about things that are troubling you, write about things that you're struggling with, write about things that you're grateful for, write about things that make you happy. Write about things that help you get perspective on how good your life is. Because even though I was struggling, even though I was sad, and I was like, oh, poor me, I was playing the victim, I still knew deep down that I was privileged. I knew deep down that I had good problems. There's still stressful problems, and it's okay for me to accept those feelings and those emotions. But at the end of the day, it's like I had the opportunity to move to Washington, start a new life. I had the opportunity to buy a place where I can express my creativity. And it's a place where I can stream to you guys for 3 hours, and we only dropped 240 frames. Not bad if I say so myself. So yeah, I knew deep down that my problems were good problems to have, and I was grateful for those. But I also knew that the emotions that I was feeling were very real, and I needed to find a place to parse those, a place to process those. And I'm telling you, your journal is the place. You will have your best ideas. And you want to know the other thing about journals is going back through them, right? I wish I could show you what was in here, but it's like it's your private space. It's your private place where you can write down anything. You can sort through any issues that you're having in your life, and it may very well save your life one day as it did mine. Last super chat coming in from our friend David Davila. Hi, Keenan. Just want to take a few minutes to thank you for this stream. It always cheers me up to see more content from you. Keep on the amazing work. I will, David. I will. And thanks to people like you. Man, you guys, with all the super chats and stuff that happened today, man, I'm about to go celebrate. You guys bought me burgers at my favorite place. You guys bought me groceries so that way I can freaking cook. You know, another thing that I've been really wanting to do is I kind of messed around with this a long time ago, and this is from here on out, it's going to be kind of incoherent rambling. So if you guys need to take off, I totally understand. But you know what I missed was I had this idea where I wanted to have a show where, you know, how close can the artist can you get? How close can you want to talk about YouTube overproduction, jump cuts, freaking ads slammed in your face when you don't like it? It's like, what's the opposite of that? You know, bordering on the edge of like oversharing. It's like, how close to the artist can you get? I want to get to the point where it's like I walk off the camera to go to the kitchen, and then I'm freaking cooking something or I'm baking something, and there's a camera in my kitchen, and I'm still talking to you guys, and I'm still just like hanging out, because I love it when I come home from work, or I get finished at the end of a rough day, and I look at one of my favorite streamers. They just drop a stream, and it's like freaking 6 hours long. I'm like, hell yes. It like makes my entire night. And I realize it's like half the time I just put it on and I'm listening to them. I'm just listening to them talk. And I think there's some legitimate value to that. And if I can provide that value to, you know, any of you out there while you're sitting down drawing, or maybe you get through a rough day, or maybe it's a fantastic day and you're just looking for something to wind down, you want to listen to somebody, or you want to hang out, and then it's like, it's time to go to the kitchen. And tonight we're making tacos. Tonight we're making homemade banana bread because we didn't eat all our bananas and they've gone brown, right? Happens more often than you think. But then it's like kitchen stream. Freaking KNKL Radio. It's a variety show. There's cooking. We got music. We got drawings. We got, you know, again, stuff that should be written down right here, and we can play around with more of those ideas. But regardless, KNKL Radio is getting started. KNKL Radio is getting started, and I'm very grateful that you guys were able to be here today. Thank you so much. You guys really made my day. You made my birthday so special. I will remember the moment that I showed you guys my first work, my early work, the stuff that I wasn't confident about, and you guys loved it. You guys were supportive. It's kind of been one of those moments, you know, that I was just thinking about, I was worrying about, I was stressing about it, and I realized, you know what, just like a lot of the rest of my life, it wasn't worth stressing about it, because I was worrying about something that just wasn't going to happen. Instead, I should have just been focusing my energy on expressing myself, and just come what may, you know, come what may. And so I hope that you guys take what happened today and think about maybe some points in your life that you're holding back. You might be imagining a situation that can happen, and it might not happen at all. It might go way better than you think it will, you know, or it might crash and burn, because there's been plenty of times where I've had project ideas and they have crashed and burned. But I keep trying, keep coming back, you know, take the time that you need. If you need time to recover, time to, you know, process, but just in the back of your mind, think about when's the point where I'm going to take this rock from something I'm hiding under to the point where I'm going to push it off of me and I'm going to get strong because of it. I'm going to look at this rock and it's going to be something that I am stronger because of. Okay. And I'm really looking forward to, I really hope somebody draws like an illustration of me hiding under a rock at some point. Okay, y'all. I am ready to head out. I'm ready to blast off into space. Probably going to go take a little nap. And I'm going to go buy myself a nice dinner with all the kind donations that you guys sent over and support for the show. Thank you guys so much. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, you guys made my day. You made my year. You know, my 34th year on this planet, on this rock, is special. It is blessed. It is exciting because of you guys. And yeah, just take that into your day, why don't you? Okay? All right, you guys, I'm signing off. Take care. I'll see you soon. If you're not following me on Instagram, get your buns on there, right? Because that's where I always post I'll be posting my upcoming shows. Okay? And we'll get together again sometime soon. Until then, you guys stay awesome. See you later. I will send you off with... the good old Diz theme song. Here you go. Take care, y'all. Take care.